Welcome to our podcast. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the temperature change, even though the air conditioner didn't move an inch? No spotlight, no dramatic entrance, no background music playing in your head. And yet, people look up. Some smile without knowing why, some straighten their posture. Some suddenly want to talk to you. Here's the strange part. You might not even realize it's happening. So let me ask you something gently, almost secretly. What if you are one of those people? Not the loudest, not the flashiest, but the one who carries a quiet gravity that pulls others closer. Today, I want to explore something most people misunderstand. That subtle, invisible quality we call attraction. Not physical beauty, not social media charm. I'm talking about that energy, that presence, that something. And by the end of this video, you might see yourself differently. Or you might finally understand why certain people can't ignore you, even when you're just standing there, doing absolutely nothing. Let's begin. There's a myth that attractive energy is about confidence. That if you walk like you own the place, speak loudly, and laugh dramatically, people will be drawn to you. But the truth is more interesting. Real magnetism often whispers. It doesn't beg for attention. It doesn't chase approval. It doesn't panic when ignored. It simply exists. Have you noticed that some people don't try to impress anyone? And that's exactly why they impress everyone? They listen more than they speak. They observe more than they react. They respond instead of rushing. And somehow that calmness feels rare. In a world addicted to noise, the quiet person becomes mysterious. In a world obsessed with proving, the secure person becomes powerful. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. You might have this energy and not know it because you grew up thinking you were too quiet, too intense, too different, or even too much. But what if those twos are exactly what make people lean in? Let me tell you something from experience. The people who radiate attraction are not perfect. They are not always extroverted. They are not always smiling, but they are deeply present. When they look at you, they actually look at you. When they speak, they mean what they say. When they laugh, it's real. And real authenticity is magnetic. You can't fake it for long. People feel the difference. Here's another sign you might be one of those people. Strangers open up to you quickly. You didn't ask for their life story. You didn't perform therapy. You were just there. And somehow they felt safe. That's not an accident. There's something about grounded energy that makes others feel understood. When you are comfortable in your own skin, even imperfectly comfortable, you silently give others permission to relax too. Attraction is not about being the most interesting person in the room. It's about making others feel interesting. It's about holding space without trying to dominate it. Now let's talk about something funny. Have you ever been told you're intimidating? And you stood there thinking, I literally just blinked. Being intimidating often means you are self-contained. You don't overshare to fill silence. You don't laugh nervously to ease tension. You don't shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Some people interpret calm strength as distance. Some interpret independence as arrogance. But those who understand energy, they see it differently. So maybe the real question isn't, am I attractive? Maybe the real question is, am I aligned? Because when you are aligned, when your actions match your values, when your words match your energy, when your presence matches your truth, people feel it. They might not understand it. They might not be able to explain it, but they feel it. And if you've ever wondered why certain rooms shift when you enter, why certain people can't quite forget you, why your silence sometimes speaks louder than noise, maybe you don't need to try harder. Maybe you just need to recognize what's already there. So, are you one of those people? Or have you been one all along, just waiting to notice? Think about that. And don't answer too quickly. Because sometimes the most powerful attraction is the one you don't even see in yourself.